What's up, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Xiaomi Watch S3. This is a smartwatch that I've been using for a minute, and I wanted to go ahead and share my experience with this watch because I'm not the biggest watch fan, but I've been really impressed with this smartwatch. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So I want to talk about the hardware first because that's been a big thing for me, and the hardware on here, it's very nice. It's a very comfortable watch, and what I like about this watch in particular is that the bezel comes off right here. You just twist it off, and Xiaomi has it set up to where you can kind of put different bezel styles on here and different colors. Of course, you can change the straps, but you can see that kind of matches. So they have different bezels, and it'll match the skin as well too of the watch face. But I do like this silver one. The silver one came on by default, and you also get, you know, gray straps by default. But I do really like that, and I just like the way this looks, this kind of match. But let's go ahead and just talk about how you would get this off. So you can see right here, it's very easy to get off. You just kind of push that little button and you pull it off like that, and then to put it back on, you just lock it back in place like so. So very easy, very comfortable as well too, which is something that I really like. I didn't have any issues with my wrists feeling uncomfortable. Now, it is a stainless steel watch, of course, so very nice high quality material on here, especially for such a cheap price. These are going on AliExpress for like $100. It's crazy cheap. And let's go ahead and talk about the water rating. It is water proof as well too, so it does have that water rating. And I believe the water rating on here, it's a water resistant rating of 5 ATM as well. Now, I do want to go ahead and talk about the display. The display is probably the highlight with this watch. It's a very nice display, especially for this price point. It's a 1.43 inch display. It is an AMOLED screen as well too, and then it is also a 326 for the PPI. So it's a very nice high quality display here, and you can see with Xiaomi's Hyper OS here, it's very smooth just interacting with the watch, even outdoors as well. I didn't have any issues with viewing and stuff like that, so it's bright enough to where you shouldn't have any, you know, type of viewing problems. And the screen is very smooth as well. It's a 60 hertz panel, but very silky smooth for a 60 hertz panel here. So I do want to go ahead and talk about, you know, the features and stuff like that. So you have to download the Mi Fitness application as well to go ahead and set up all the fitness tracking and stuff like that. And of course, you can change the watch faces. And that's probably one of the, you know, most fun things here to do, is kind of change the watch face to kind of match whatever, you know, style or that you like, or whatever kind of clothes, if you're in a kind of like matching clothes. You can even set it up to where it's custom, to where you can put your own wallpaper behind it as well too. So you can just go ahead and set that up however you want. And if we bust out the application here, so the Mi application, you can of course download it for iPhone or Android, and you can see I went ahead and set it up, customized it, and they have, I think, like over 200, and it's really endless because, you know, you can always create your own kind of style with the custom prefaces, so you can kind of get your own look there. But there's like an endless amount of watch faces, which is really cool because it does, you know, you can tailor it to whatever style you have. And if we go up, can't do it like that. If we go up to custom here, you can see you have different custom presets here. Now, one of the things that I've been really enjoying is the sleep tracking as well. That's the thing that I'm really like always on, making sure I get enough sleep, because it's something that I don't. So you can see I got pretty good sleep, 8 hours, and then it'll also show you the percentages of your deep sleep and REM sleep and light sleep and stuff like that. And then also, you know, just your average sleep time throughout the days. And of course, it's, if you look at it on the app, it's a little bit better to look at. But you also have your outdoor running and stuff like that. You can set your alarm, you know, you can talk to Alexa, your heart rate as well too. And you know, you can, there's stuff that on here that you can use for exercise, which honestly I wasn't really using. I don't really use it for that, but I'm really big on like notifications and you know, tracking my sleep. But you can see your default applications here. You got your flashlight and stuff like that. Also, you got your vibrate for your phone. And if you click the application button, here are the installed applications that you have on here. And of course, it's just your standard like fitness tracking stuff, outdoor walking and all that stuff that it'll track for you, your heart rate that we already looked at. What else did they have on here? The Alexa app, your wallet, the weather, phone, camera, you know, compass, stuff like that. Like I said, it's just your basic kind of stuff here. So nothing too crazy on here, but I was just really surprised at how smooth everything was. Now also, I forgot to mention, you do have two buttons on here as well. So it is this button to get to your apps or home screen, and then you click this button and it goes straight into your fitness content that you can check out. But yeah, I do want to go ahead and talk about the overall battery life. The battery life has been absolutely fantastic on here. Xiaomi claims that you can get 15 days, but that's with this screen off thing. It's not with the always on. With the always on, you definitely get less battery life. Still good, but definitely less battery life. Is not going to be 15 days for sure. But I just left it off because, you know, if you just flick it and do the wrist gesture thing, it'll come on. So I don't need to leave it on all the time. I think it's unnecessary. But yeah, the battery life has been absolutely excellent. And of course, to charge it, it has these prongs on the back here with the charger that it comes with. And it's just, you know, very easy to charge up. But I rarely charge. I think I charged this thing once. And it's going strong. It's really, really impressive battery life. Alright, so that is pretty much it. I think if I had like a complaint here is that I think the watch is a little big, kind of a little bulky. As you guys can see, I have really small wrists, and yeah, it's just a little bigger than like the Pixel watch that I tried. But yeah, that's just like a kind of a minor complaint. It's not like a big thing, but like I said, very comfortable watch. You know, probably a little big, but I really, really like it. And especially for this price point, I think it's really, really good. So what do you guys think? Be sure to let me know, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.